Turk, and welcome back to the final installment of our Supremacy 1919 World Map Roleplay. This game has gone on quite a few days. I think about 39 to 40 days. We've made it to the 40-day mark, almost made it to the 40-day mark. Technically, it's the 30-day mark because it took us 10 days to actually make the map, including land swap and things of that nature. However, I'm just going to say we made it to 40 days because it didn't fall apart. Not really. Like, it didn't fall apart until this point. So before I start explaining what has happened and everything and all the general babble that I usually do in my videos, I'd like to thank every single person, every single role player in this game, about 50 to 60 people, 50 to 60 people, for all they have done in keeping the roleplay together and generally posting and making things wonderful. Honestly, this was more of a test run than an actual game because as everyone who watches my videos, or most of the people who watch my videos know, the first world map roleplay ended in catastrophic failure before the game really even started, and the second roleplay didn't even start and just completely ended. So this was the third time, and I guess third time is the charm. That's how the saying goes, and it's been successful. And we did great, and I think everyone tried, and everyone did great. Of course, we had a few mishaps, but, you know, it's to be expected in roleplays these days, because, you know, we aren't in those days before where it used to be 200 or 300 or maybe even 100 days of role-playing. People have changed. Time has changed, and people have lost a lot of their focus in roleplays due to other people not really paying attention or participating enough, including me. I'd like to apologize to everyone for not being as active as I could be in the final few days of the roleplay, because me not being active and me not being able to issue orders, or more correctly, help explain the situations and fix situations, was a factor in what caused the roleplay to end, basically. However, I don't think it was a failure. I highly disagree with anyone who believes that this roleplay was a failure, because we achieved the basically believed to be impossible. We achieved the fact, we achieved, I'm starting to speak Turkish. We we were able to successfully make a roleplay. We were able to successfully finish land swap. Yes, we did finish land swap, surprisingly. Anyways, and we were able to successfully get through a solid amount of days of actual role-playing. And that's basically where it ends. Now I'm just going to go over what happened in the final few days. In the final few days, as I was inactive, and as people weren't really focused enough on the game, other nations started to go wild. For example, the Americans started to imperialize and absorb Canada as a whole, with what's it called? The Brazilians and the Argentinians doing the same in South America. The Russians had invaded Sweden, and the Swedish participated in a daring counterattack against the Russian Empire, and they were able to actually be rather successful. For Europe, the French basically invaded parts of Germany and parts of the Netherlands, basically the homeland of the Netherlands. The Netherlands retreated to its Indonesian provinces to possibly be Indonesia in the future, in the far future. The Chinese Empire invaded the Philippines in an effort to absorb or just puppet the region. Basically the more successful version of what I tried to do. And I'd like to apologize for Controbot for doing that, for trying to do that more correctly. And yeah, things were rather successful, but rather messed up. You know, nothing can really be stopped at this point. I guess I'd like to thank you all once more, and I'll see you all in my next RP. You know, hopefully you guys will participate and we can have some fun. And I will really try my best and try my hardest to focus on everything. And I take full responsibility for everything that has happened in this game, because, you know, I sort of made it. I sort of worked on it. And, you know, all the people who've helped me in trying to keep the game together and enforcing rules and whatnot. Wraith, thank you for making the game. Sergeant Akian, Akian, that. Thank you for creating the tech rules in keeping this game together and helping. Thank you, Western European countries such as Tropical Wood or France and Kinsoas and Intel as respectively Spain and Austria, not Austria, Hungary. Thank you, thank you. Crap, I forget names very often. Ah, thank you, Irish Chap. There we go. Thank you, Irish Chap, for being Italy and trying to keep the RP together and keeping OOC or out of character context, just posts away from the RP, trying to keep it together while I was gone. So yeah, that's and thank everyone else, obviously. So yeah, my next RP will most likely be the 1850 magnum opus, as I say, um, which will be focused heavily on more political movements and expansion and colonization of Africa as well as Asia and North America. And something's going on, and that was my fault. And yeah, thank you everybody, and have a great day.